to tell you that there's a new entry in the Guinness Book of Records tonight. Former Labour Minister Elliot Morley became the first person in recorded history to forget that he'd paid off his mortgage. I mean, everyone remembers that, but not him, the poor dear. The system does terrible things to your mind, you know. But at least he didn't forget to keep on claiming his mortgage payments on expenses. Otherwise, he'd have missed out on a nice little earner of, about 800 quid a month at your expense. Now, the Tories are much smarter. When it comes to mortgages, they forget nothing, which explains why one Tory couple managed to claim over £250,000 on 2 mortgages over 7 years. That's what I call class. Of course, there's been a small price to pay for all this. No, not the money, that's bad enough, but democracy in the gutter. Here's Peter Hitchings of the Mail on Sunday with his take of the week.
I used to dream of becoming an MP, of sitting by right of election in that honourable, hallowed chamber. In a way, I still do. But the honour has evaporated, revolted by the current exhibition of greed. Normal human beings, like those in this London greasy spoon, feel little but scorn for the current generation of full-time politicians. Who paid for this breakfast?
Where all the good people go.
What scares me about this wave of rage is that the public wrath over individual wrongdoing, moats, porn videos, piles of manure, swimming pools and the rest, will sweep away respect for Parliament and the system it upholds.
They got this and that with a rattle-attack test.
MPs now have all the moral authority of bankers. How can they scrutinise or criticise anybody when they've been exposed as venal gluttons and property speculators? What's worse, they've become the servile, compromised employees of party machines instead of the servants of the voters.
Where all the good people go.
They think politics is just a career, not a vacation or a duty. They're sheltered from real life behind thick walls of other people's money.
Where all the good people go.
This scandal is so simple that everyone understands it and everyone is angry. It stains all 3 major parties, so why should any of them benefit from it? The right not to vote is just as precious a freedom as the right to vote. And in the June elections, we all have an unrivaled opportunity to show these compromised and discredited parties that they've lost their legitimacy. But there's a danger in all this righteous fury. Even those who first exposed this story couldn't have foreseen that it might unravel public trust in Parliament itself. We could have created a monster, the rise of demagogues and bigots. I fear that a big BNP vote could be the unintended consequence of all our righteous rage.
It's important to you, it's not important to me.
What we need is a return to proper politics in this country, the end of the insulated political class, and the revival of real political parties which reflect the real concerns of real people and real MPs, moved by a desire for justice and liberty rather than a hankering for a new conservatory.
Where all the good people go.
Peter Hitchings, working on his cholesterol in the little cafe round the corner, joins us in our little cafe here in Westminster Millbank. Welcome back to This Week. Now, you're always writing off politicians. Is it really as catastrophic as you're making out?
I suspect it may be. I think that what we've just